more clever, yeah.
Age ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade.
After a long 2-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this is a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a 2nd and 6. Richardson looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Richardson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Here, Richardson yet again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 65, 65.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now it's Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
3rd and 12.
Let's go. Count, Dragon 60, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the
Panther 60, Panther 6, Cowboy 80. Here we go, set. December 18, 5 in. Steady.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Flushed out right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Running left is Tracy. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ready, go. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Walker has it.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19. Dragons 19. Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Ready, set.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check smash. Mustang 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18. Pioneer.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 6. Hey, Crash. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. For the left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Deputy. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
A short one there, caught by Likely. So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Ready, ready. Trap 60. Trap 70 Lions. Panther 60. Ready.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. The extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. He sets to fire deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Vikings, 18, Pioneer. Go street, 19 strikes. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
18 Rattler, 18 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Seventy Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals.
First and 10, Taylor now. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. They run once more with Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Dragon 6, 18, 19 tight.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll set up to throw. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Got
2nd and goal from the 1.
Go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. Down the left sideline. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They give him a gain of 37. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Come on. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
18, Panther 60. Panther, hey. Buffalo 86, 19, Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check. Panther 6. 70. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to
And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
This offense so far on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll drop the throw.
That is caught.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 21 yards away.
And the Ravens are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of their Super Bowl.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it off.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Mustang nice.
2nd and 3. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Ravens are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
38 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Buffalo 18!
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now an audible here into something else. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Cut. Ready? Ready.
Scannaboo will score. Touchdown, New York. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead. Fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And just shouting him off there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. And that NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10.
Down. Hop 70, hop 70. Let go.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down.
Not saying 19. Drop 50, drop 60.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Giants first down.
Now Richardson. There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And he's got this down to the 35. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Richardson going to move him around.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's go.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Bobcat. 3. Buffalo 8. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And he will have a Giants first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Kennedy Ryan.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You go and approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, Roma. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, Roma. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, Roma. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Now,